What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. Mighty Fan Time. And again, coming at you from the Mighty Kingdom. Got some primarily lids, hat pickups to share. But I also got a few jerseys in the past month or so that I just want to kind of share just to kind of wrap up, the baseball collection because it goes with the previous vids I did for the, for the baseball collection. Since tomorrow is like a real rainy day in this area, I figured tomorrow I'm going to start showing some of the football jerseys because I know some of you are waiting on, you keep showing baseball, show something else. I have a lot of baseball. I can't help that. Baseball is a sport I love to collect the jerseys of. So, but I do have, quite a amount of football. So I figure, I'll probably get that started tomorrow. I drop a vid on YouTube, start the, sharing the football collection. And then, after that, we'll move to basketball, hockey, and, the local teams, of course, the Philly teams after all that. So let's get into the new, latest, and greatest pickups. And these hats and jerseys have pretty much come into my possession over the past month or so, with this pandemic quarantine that's been, we've all been having to live in for quite a while. It's the one, there's many unfortunates about, but the one is it does give you a little more time to kind of fiddle around online and, collectors, you start looking and you start seeing stuff and like, oh, well, I gotta have that. Oh, well, I gotta have that too, but anyhow, let's get into it. So the first few hats actually are for one specific team. Then the other hats go with others, and, it is what it is. So let's get into it. This is the first one. Shout out to Mr. B, the Anxious One. I know he's going to appreciate these. So this is the California Angels. This is a vintage New Era snapback. I could not find this in the fitted, but, it's vintage and it goes perfectly with the jersey. So recently, I grabbed this off of one of the umpteenth sales that Fanatics has been having, or Fans Edge, or whoever. So it is the Mitchell and SBP. It's the 94. Bo Jackson, California Angels, the only season he was with the Angels. And of course, it was a strike shortened year of 94, so it has the MLB 125th anniversary on there. Very nice jersey. But, as soon as I got this, I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to have the hat for it. I didn't have an Angels hat to go with it at that point, so I found this one, and I picked it up right away. I believe this was it was either Poshmark or Macari. I kind of forget where I got this hat, but it was one of those two. And again, it's the same kind of era, and it goes with the jersey. I like the two-tone as well. So, boom, there it is together. So that's the first one. And then the second one, just gotta figure out where I want to put these back. Okay, so this one, I felt bad. And this is an example of how you have to jump on things sometimes when they're available, particularly a place like Hat Club, because the things that go there, certain hats, not all of them, but a good collection of their hats sell out right away. So it's like you gotta move on them or it's gonna be gone. So Hat Club had this hat. And the only difference was their version of this did not have the New Era flag on the side, but it's the same hat that they had. And I didn't move on it quick enough and it was gone, but it's one I wanted. And so this one, I want to say this was a Poshmark pickup. I saw this on there. I put it in my like list, just in case I couldn't get the one that Hat Club had. And of course I didn't get the one that Hat Club had because I procrastinated on it. So I grabbed it off of Poshmark, and I just like it just because it's simple. It's got the, the Angels, the state of California, logo with the halo, just a classic logo. I got Angels jerseys. They're, kind of tucked away over there, but I got Reggie Jackson. I got, Rod Carew, and even the Mike Trout and Torrey Hunter Angels throwback jerseys I showed in the last baseball vid, Authentics video, has that patch on the sleeve. So I figured this hat can go with any one of those. And so there it is, simple. It's just, the hat, the logo on the front, big and bold, two-tone. And like I said, Hat Hat Club had this exact same hat without the New Era flag on the side. Big bold logo on the front and everything. And it's one that was on my hit list. And, you know, just didn't move quick enough on it. But I got a version of it that's very similar. New Era on-field fitted. And it's got the other cool thing, it's got the green under brim, so it has that vintage look, which is very cool, though it does have the New Era flag, which isn't vintage, but, you know, everything else about it is just really vintage and cool. So there's hat number 2. Hat number 3, yes, we're staying with the Angels. Specific reason for this, and this is the hat, if you remember in my last hat pickup vid that I said was wandering around New Jersey, and it was like it just wouldn't come across the bridge over to Pennsylvania and get to me, but it finally did. This was a Macari pickup, and I wanted to get this specific one without the New Era flag on the side because it goes with a specific jersey. It's got the Batterman. It's an official on-field fitted, but this is before they put the New Era logo on the side. Black under brim. It's got the you know, it's a little used, but you know, whatever. It's got the black under brim. So, on-field fitted, Batterman logo on the back, of course, Angels logo. And I got this hat, and I wanted to get it without the logo because I got a jersey that was done during that time when they didn't have the New Era logo on the side. Big slim shout to him. I got the assist from him for helping me get this. And it's the Mike Trout. Basically, it's like his rookie year. The only thing I have to do with this jersey, I didn't realize this ahead of time, but I do have to get the patches on the sleeves. I don't know why it doesn't have the patches on the sleeves. I guess it's just one of those deals. It's an official, you know, Majestic jersey, but it's the Mike Trout, non-flex base, non-cool base, so it's before all of that. So this would be like his rookie style before they went to the, you know, the cool base at the time and then flex base. So I do want to get the Angels patches put on him, on the sleeves, but everything else is done right. But I wanted to get this particular hat for it because it's that era, you know, without the New Era flag. The New Era flag got put on, I think, a few years ago. And at that time, of course, they were wearing, I believe, cool base at the time. And then they moved over to flex base. And now, of course, Nike has it. But the hat goes perfect with it because it's the same kind of, you know, deal. Same era, same everything. So, but yeah, the jersey's a pickup. The hat's a pickup. And they go together. So, keep getting messages on my phone. But that's okay. They'll just have to wait. People should know when I'm filming, damn it. So that's pretty much it for those particular hats, but I do have one more here, baseball related, as far as, you know, on-field fitteds, and you might remember in my last vid, which was the non, you know, Mitchell and Ness, the authentics and the customs and what have you, vintage, you know, baseball jerseys. So I had the Deion Sanders Atlanta Braves jersey. So I went ahead and I grabbed this Braves hat. Now, it is a newer hat, so the errors don't quite match up. There was a vintage one I was watching, but at the same time, this was just such a good deal. So I grabbed it. It's, you know, the black under brim, but it does not have the New Era flag on the side. So at least, if anything else, I wanted to get a Braves hat that did not have the New Era flag on the side. But it's still an on-field fitted. So this will go with Deion, with the Deion, you know, Braves jersey that I have. I guess I could wear it with the David Justice too. Although I do have a hat that goes with that David Justice because it's got the Braves 30th on the side, the patch. So that one really goes more with Mr. Justice. And this one will go with Mr. Deion, Mr. Primetime. I do want to share a couple more jerseys just to wrap up the baseball, you know, portion of the jersey show. So here they are. First of all, we'll go with the BP. This is the Chicago Cubs Ryne Sandberg Rhino jersey right there. Quite a few Sandbergs in the collection, I know. But Mitchell Ness made a lot of them, and I like the Cubs, so I picked up basically all the ones. And he has a Philly connection. It's a horrible trade the Phillies made those many years ago. Sending little-known Ryne Sandberg to the Cubs, and he became a Hall of Fame second baseman for them, but that's okay. Hey, he was groomed with the Phillies, so, you know. But, yeah, this is a really nice you know, BP. And it's similar in style to the Road Gray Sandberg custom Cubs jersey that I have with that scripted Cubs on the front. This is from the, if I can find the year, I think it's 90, yeah, 96. This is from the 96 season. Again, Mitchell and SBP. Very nice. This came out last year. Yeah, I know this is, I can't get this straight, but trust me, it's there. Okay, it's still with the. I grabbed this off of Fanatics, off of one of their deals, and I do like the patch on there too. It's just really nice. So yeah. In fact, I didn't sleep on that hat. I have the hat from Hat Club, Cubs hat that has that particular patch on the front of it. So, you know, or logo, I should say, on the front of it. Okay. Lastly, for the baseball collection, this was another one I got from the assist from Big Slim. St. Louis Cardinals. This is a on-field authentic Cardinals, of course, with the chain stitching there in the Cardinals logo. Number 5, of course, Albert Pujols. Just like that Jim Edmonds I have, it has the final season of Busch, the old Busch Stadium. Big and bold patch on the sleeve. And, of course, Pujols 5 on the back. So, very cool, you know, to have this. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. I started this video with Angels. Now I'm showing a current Angel, although this is his Cardinals jersey. But, yes, Albert Pujols, future Hall of Famer. And there's his Cardinals jersey with the final season of Busch patch on the sleeve. Love the patches. Yes, I do. So just got a few more hats to share. Let's go with this one right here since it's right here. This was picked up from Fans Edge. I grabbed this. In fact, I missed a sale on Fanatics, and I got a better sale on Fans Edge later that night. So this is like the Hardwood Classics, the throwback, you know, line that the NBA was doing, you know, when the season was going on. And this is the Warriors, and I'm glad they did this. I do have the Steph Curry on the way with the San Francisco, the white jersey. I want the gold one, but I got the current white one. But they, you know, they outfitted them, of course. They have shirts, they have towels, they have hats. So this is a hat that goes with that particular jersey. It also goes with another jersey because it is one of those things. Mitchell & Ness has made the hats in the San Francisco Warriors, but sometimes the colorway does not, just the look of the hat, whatever, it just does not exactly go with this jersey. But this one went pretty well with it, and if I ever get the gold Steph Curry, which I can't believe Mitchell & Ness hasn't made it yet. They've made all of his other rookie jerseys, but that one. This will go with that too, and it also, of course, goes with the white San Francisco Warriors throwback that I just picked up. But it does go with Wilt, the San Francisco Warriors. There they are, together. You know, glad to do that. Like I said, Mitchell & Ness has made hats that have gone, you know, with this particular jersey. And even more recent time, because they made the swingman of this. This, of course, is the vintage authentic, you know. But they did a swingman of this not long back, and they made a hat around the same time that kind of went with it. But like I said, I never picked up the hat, but I did now. So there it is. And this, again, was a Fans Edge pickup when they were doing one of their many sales. Of course, Fans Edge, Fanatics, and Lids are all owned by the same company. So if you miss one sale on one, there's another sale on the other, and it kind of goes back and forth like windshield wipers in the rain. But you just have to find it. And I always would suggest to just look, you know, watch the sales, because the sale that I took part of for that hat, it was a % off and free shipping with no matter how much you spent. Okay, so the sale that was going on Fanatics earlier was it was whatever percentage off and free shipping, but you had to spend a certain amount to get that. I think it was like $40-50, something like that. But then Fans Edge ran a deal later that night where it was the same percentage off and free shipping no matter what you spent. So you could spend like, you know, $5-10 and get free shipping. So it actually worked out. It was a better deal. So, you know, just sometimes you just got to keep an eye out, because anymore with all this pandemic and everything, I mean, these sites are running sales all the time. And some are better than others. So you just want to kind of, look around and find the one that works best for you if you so choose. Anyhow, let's keep going with the hats. Okay, I lied. I had one more baseball jersey I had to show to complete the baseball, to catch up totally for baseball, and that is a Mitchell & Ness pickup. I got this one some weeks ago. Shout out to Big Slim, because I know he just got this one too. It's funny because he got his and then I got mine. So this is the the 85 Padres home Tony Gwynn with the Ray Kroc, of course, memorial there on the sleeve. Gwynn 19. And it's funny because no sooner did I get this jersey, which is a hard jersey to get, but no sooner did I get this jersey, I found the hat for it on eBay. So both of these were eBay pickups. And this is the Mitchell & Ness jersey, and this is the Mitchell & Ness hat. That was probably made around the same time as the jersey. There's the Padres Mitchell & Ness hat, fitted with the big Friar swinging the bat logo on the back. And, I love them throwback, hats from back then. And this is one of the Mitchell & Ness ones. You might remember in my last my Lids pickup fit, I showed the Pirates one I just got in, and I just got this one in. Right after I got this jersey, this hat popped up, or I found this hat, I should say, and I grabbed it, of course. So there's the combo wombo right there. Boom, boom, boom. Padres hat, Padres jersey, perfect combo. They go perfectly together because, like I said, I think this hat was made for that jersey back in the day. All right, one more hat. And one more combo wombo to share. So it's funny because Big Slim and I actually found a set of these hats being sold by Hatland. Now, of course, Hatland's one of those lid sites like Hat Club. There's Hatland. There's all these various sites for hats. And Hatland had some of these older Mitchell & Ness fitteds, and very nice selection of them. I actually got this one off eBay. And again, shout out to my buddy Big Slim who alerted me to this hat. So here it is. This is, I know the Bucks are like the big thing now. I know. But the creamsicle Tampa Bay Buccaneers, hat. Basically the fitted older Mitchell & Ness hat with the huge helmet on the front, the helmet hat. Of course, the old Bucks helmet, which if they did wear the creamsicles again, I would imagine they'll wear the helmet for it. So there they are. It's got the, the red, the burnt, I guess, there, the orange or the burnt orange, whatever it is, red, a button on top and the eyelids. Of course, the Mitchell & Ness is in that red too. It also has the two-tone on the brim. So you got the solid orange and then the red for the underbrim. Black band on the inside. And these hats were made with these jerseys in mind. So they made, fitteds and they made snapbacks of these. And some of the snapbacks and some of the fitteds too. In fact, probably most of the, if not all, most of the snapbacks. And there were a selection of the fitteds too that were two-tone. And those are really nice too. And like I said, Hatland has a nice selection of them. Big Slim and I were both chagrined that the Eagles were not there in our size, but other teams they had plenty of, and there's actually another one I'm watching on eBay, so hopefully I'm able to get that one. But this one I was able to grab, and of course within the collection, and you'll see the full football collection over the next few weeks, don't you worry. But I do have a selection of the creamsicle, Mitchell & Ness jerseys. So I'm just going to grab one. I guess I'll just grab one of these back here. So we'll go, why not? We'll go with the Warren Sapp rookie. So, of course, you got the creamsicle Warren Sapp rookie. That's the authentic one. I know they made the Legacy line since. This is the authentic they made back in the day. Boom. There's the jersey hat combo wombo right there. Okay? So there it is. Like I said, they made these hats to go with the jerseys. And, for the jackets, too. The old A-Rock triple threat jersey hat jacket combo wombo. Shout out to A-Rock if he ever sees this. Hope everything's going well for you out there in the West Coast. But, there they are together. Perfect fit. Perfectly matched. And like I said, there are others out there I'd like to get over time. So, I can you know, wear them with the hats. It's funny because Big Slim and I kind of got interested in them because there was a guy in one of the groups on Facebook. There was a guy in one of the groups on Facebook who had a picture of himself wearing a Vikings jersey with that the Vikings hat, you know, the helmet hat. And we're like, ooh, you know, ooh, where can we find them? And I just thought of Hatland because I remembered, you know, there were some on there. And, you know, I shared that with Big Slim, and he grabbed a few right away. And like I said, there's others. There are ones on there I want to grab too. I'm just, you know, I'm more of a slow roller sometimes with these things. So I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. But like I said, there's another one on eBay I want to grab. Actually, a couple on eBay that I want to grab. So, you know, over time. But like I said, they go perfect with the football, you know, jerseys. That's what they were made for, and the jackets too. But you know, really cool. I mean, you know, like I said, back then with the hats, it's like everything was big and bold, right? With the pinwheel hats and with those all different styles, they had the big logos on there, and just like you can see it from a distance, you know what the hat is. You know, if you see them from a distance, you know, okay, well that's an Eagles hat, that's a Bucks hat, that's a, you know, a Sixers hat, because the logos were just so big on them, you know, and they don't really do that as much anymore. But you know, what can you do? Anyhow, that's it for me. I've gone on almost 22 minutes. But I did have a few things to share, just to catch up a little on the baseball, some hats, and I showed you, you know, some of the stuff that they'll go with for the most part. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe out there. And like I said, hey, you know what? Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon after you subscribe. Plenty of content to come. Like I said, I've got a lot of jerseys to share still. You know, that in that series, and, you know, I'm always picking up hats, so there'll be more hats. There'll be more jerseys, you know, whatever. But, yeah, so hopefully if all goes well, not like there's anything else to do, right? Tomorrow, I'll start showing some of the football, you know, collection with you, and we'll take it from there. All right, everyone, stay safe, and thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, do all the things that we do on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.